Actually, I got like demoted from this. Not demote. Like I used to have a paid version of this platform because I was like
Oh,
working with the company, but I
yeah,
don't want to pay for it anymore.
yeah. So
Or
you're
I
just
never
using the
paid
paid
for it
one?
ever. Actually, the company did. And now I'm not with them, so now I have like this little free version,
Yeah,
which is still, I still gets to YouTube. That's all I really care about. But now I'm scared like it might not work one day. So yeah, so
yeah.
those are good. So yeah, so before we get this thing underway, is there anything you want to plug or anybody you want to shout out?
Uh, nah, I'm good.
All right, man. That sounds good to me. Well, you guys do see his Instagrams at the bottom over there, and so is mine. But I mean, today's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Is it?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you planning on watching the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm about to watch it with some friends after this.
Yeah. Who do you have as your who do you think is gonna win?
I think the Bucks are finna win it because Tom Brady. I feel like he's just finna clutch today.
Yeah, that's like what I think too. But then I'm also thinking, like, I don't know, Patrick Mahomes like, is so much better. Like, it's more,
Yeah, he's way better than him. But
people are scared that like it's the name. It's not that they're that
yeah,
much better. Like they're I don't know. Like I want to root for the or I want to say the Chiefs are going to win too. But like when I watch it, I gotta go with my heart. And my heart's just telling me like just root for
yeah.
Tom. Like
I want
well,
him to win. So
yeah. Like I want him to win too. I guess. I don't really know how I feel. I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't really know how I feel
oh
about him winning. Like I guess it'll be cool. Would you say if he wins without making like the goat of all goats? I
yeah, for
I was
sure.
thinking about that too. Like without making, I think it would. Like that's better than MJ. I would say probably.
Yeah, I feel like it's harder to win like football championships than
Oh
basketball.
not even. It's more just like the amount of accomplishments he's had and at his age. Like if he wins, like that's crazy. Like
Yeah,
that's so. But I just hope like as long as it's a close game, that's all I really care about at the end of the day. I don't
yeah,
care. I mean, if I was a Bucks fan or a Chiefs fan, then I care. But I just want a close game because last year's I thought last year was kind of whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, but I guess last year's was close though. But again, I wasn't really paying attention to it too much last year. But yeah, this year should be pretty insane. Um, but I guess now we can talk about a little more of the basketball stuff. You're
Um,
from Iowa. I don't know anyone from Iowa besides Jack Wetzel. We can talk about what's it like growing up over there.
I mean, it was pretty normal for me. Like, I just grew up playing basketball, like with my friends, AAU and all that. I think the competition is pretty good out here. Like, I played against people from other states, and I think Iowa can just they can keep up with any other state too.
And you even said like you're playing basketball with your friends. Like I just can't imagine. I just can't see it happening in Iowa. Like I don't know why. Like could be like a mental block. Like does that?
You got to come out here. I've been to
I
Florida before. It's way different, but
yeah. I mean, a lot of people go to Florida, but I just can never see myself going to Iowa. Like have you? Because I'm sure playing basketball. Like have you met a lot of kids outside of Iowa and played against a lot
yeah,
of like nationally and other places? Like do they? When you tell them like, oh, I'm from Iowa, are they kind of always like are
yeah.
these?
They be like they don't even know where Iowa's at. So
Yeah, I think all I know is Midwest. Like I know how it looks. It's almost like a square ish.
yeah, it's like
It's like
right above Kansas and Missouri. So
yeah. Iowa looks like a rhombus square kind of thing. I would say, but yeah, that's just crazy. Like what's special about Iowa basketball? Like why would you say those guys could really play? Because again, I could name you, and I think that's it from Iowa, and Jack Wetzel from Iowa. And that's it.
yeah,
So like, what makes the
like
Iowa basketball
like
special?
everyone here is like just super skilled and stuff. Like a lot of people can shoot and like they just got like good handles and everything. Like their all around games just good. Like you're not gonna see like anyone like super athletic or crazy, but everyone got their game right. So yeah, like we got smart players too. So
Yeah, and I know like I talked to this guy from Indiana, um, and he said how like there's just that Indiana basketball culture. Like everyone knows, like everyone just loves basketball there.
yeah,
Like they know all the high school players. They think these like media guys are. So like if I lived in Indiana, I'd probably be like a hometown celebrity, pretty much. Like what's it like in terms of the basketball players and the athletes in Iowa? Like, are you treated like a celebrity there? Do people not really care about high school sports? What's the atmosphere like with the fans?
I mean, this year it's kind of weird. Like, you don't really know because like we don't get that many fans. But I mean, I don't really think like you're treated like a celebrity or anything. But I mean, it's cool. Like, I feel like Iowa's more of a football state, though, if I'm being honest. But It's all right. It's not too bad at all or anything. It's just normal.
Yeah. Do you watch the yeah, the Iowa Hawkeyes, right? Do you watch
Yeah.
them? I know they're popping right now.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Iowa State was pretty good this year. They were better actually, but
Oh wait, Iowa State was like they're doing bad, or well in
oh,
basketball.
basketball?
Yeah,
Oh,
basketball. Sorry.
basketball. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Iowa State's bad this year. Iowa's doing good though. They just lost to Indiana today though, so
Oh wait, isn't that two in a row? Didn't the Buckeyes beat them?
yeah, they lost to Ohio State too, but Ohio State's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know that's kind of tough. Well, I just realized you have an offer from Nebraska, so because I was gonna say like maybe high major offers on the Big Ten, but is the Big Ten is that like a conference that you think you might or you really want to play in? Like that's Big Ten basketball. Is something you always been watching growing up and everything?
Yeah, of course I always see it because they're like the best conference in the country, and like I feel like that'd be a pretty good fit for me because they got really good big guys, really skilled ones that can shoot, like Luka Garza, obviously, and yeah.
Yeah. What would you say is like your like describe yourself as a basketball player?
I mean, I'm 6'10" and like I can stretch the floor because I can shoot the ball really well, and I can go in and out. I can finish inside. I got different moves inside, and yeah, I can defend. I can defend the rim too. So
Yeah, and something I don't know if you can touch on this, but at least you're not obviously not at Hillcrest Prep, but your visit to Hillcrest Prep. Can you talk about what it was like seeing that school since that's just a big nationally platform? And I mean, you might think it's normal living in Iowa, but I would say being out from Iowa, then going to Hillcrest Prep and kind of seeing that was that like a kind of a cool experience for you?
yeah, it was a cool experience, but like we didn't really see much in Arizona because it was like during COVID. So I mean, it was just way different though. It's so hot there, and like I mean, we got to play with like some different like pretty good players, but it was cool to see all that.
Yeah, is Hillcrest Prep like a school or is it just like a basketball gym and you just live in a house? Like
It's like a basketball gym and the classrooms are there and then like they got like a team house.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. And your cousin Omaha, I think he went there with you actually.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, just talking about him, he's obviously a very highly touted. He's even verified on Instagram, which is
Yeah,
pretty crazy to think about. What's it like, having or being related to somebody that's such a highly touted basketball player as well?
I mean, it's pretty cool. Like I always get a million questions about him and shit. Like sometimes people can't tell the difference between us. Like all the time, people will ask me if I'm him and stuff. It's kind of I don't know. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but it's cool. But just playing with him every day and like working out with him, it just helps me get a lot better. We make each other better all the time. So
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. You guys don't look that much.
yeah, I know, but people, I literally every day I'll go out in public and someone will ask me if I'm him.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess people in Iowa then really do know their stuff. Then if they're asking you if you're him,
Yeah, everybody know him out here. So
does that all get annoying? Even though like I would say you have it better than some people because some people have that famous brother or that famous dad where that stuff gets bad. Like at least he's your cousin.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Like
yeah,
but I don't know. It's just weird. Like every single time they're just like, "Oh, my bad" or something because they thought I was him.
Yeah. What's maybe been like the funniest experience you've had, or people like thought you were him? What's been like the funniest story?
Like someone asked me for like a picture like while he was sitting right next to me and thought I was him the whole entire time.
Yeah, I think I've done something similar to that before in my life too. Or actually, well, not now. Like, I think there's been a couple of times where I almost like asked players like for pictures. Actually, recently this year or in 2020 at Holiday Hoops Giving, I was watching Wasatch Academy, and they're big. Like he's so tough. The guy like Fusa or whatever going to or that's not his name.
Michigan State.
What'd you say?
Is he going to Michigan State or is that?
No. I think I'm thinking of Musa Diabate going to Michigan. No, he's committed to BYU and he's like super tough. And
okay,
yeah. So I go up to this guy on the team, which I thought he was him, and I was like, "Hey, bro, like you're super good. Like I got some clips of you. Like check your DMs. Like yeah, like you're great." And he's like looking at me like, because I don't think the guy got in that I was talking to.
Yeah,
I played once and I was saying all this stuff. Man, that was that was pretty crazy. And then I walked away and I'm like, well, that was so weird. I guess the guy's like a weird guy. And then I was like looking on it and I'm like, and then I saw this guy that looked exactly like him. I'm like, oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
So that was definitely pretty bad. Like I always got to make sure now because there are some guys that just look like they could be someone living in Florida and someone in California, but they just look the same. I'm not trying to. There's no way I'm trying to. Like I gotta make sure I know that you are this person because that stuff gets really awkward.
Yeah, it's super awkward.
Yeah, actually, one time it happened in 2020 again in like December. I was at an IMG game, and luckily, this guy from Slam like DM me and said like, "Oh, that's not him, that's him." Like, thank goodness he did that
Yeah.
because I thought that this guy dunked. His name's Ezra, and I know him, but I thought it was Jaden Bradley, so I tagged Jaden Bradley. So luckily, I was able to just change the caption real quick. But
Yeah.
that was, I mean that would have been bad. That would have made me look terrible if I got the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sticking to like being related to him, what are those family gatherings like? I mean, those must get kind of heated if you guys are playing basketball or anything.
I mean, it's kind of normal because like we're with each other all the time because like we actually lived with each other because like his family lived far away and he just moved to like Des Moines because it's a bigger city and stuff. So it was pretty normal being around him because we were with each other like every day and stuff. So
Yeah. So if it's like Thanksgiving and in normal times, like what was there ever like a lot of basketball games being played, or when you guys are kind of hanging out with the family, it's really not that much basketball.
I mean, when we were younger, like in middle school, it used to get pretty heated. Like we'd actually like about to fight each other, but we don't do that no more. It don't get like that heated. It do get heated, but like we'll be cool right after. So just on the court.
Yeah. I don't know how tall he is, but are you guys like similar playing styles, I guess? Are you guys kind of the same player or are you guys two different players?
I would say like we're different players. Like he's 6'8", but like he's like plays like a guard, so he's like a 3. But yeah, he can do everything on the court too. So
Yeah. So he lives near you though, right now?
yeah.
Yeah. So like how come you guys haven't like played with each other yet? At least or is that just you guys kind of want to keep
So like
separate?
last year we actually went to the same school, but like it wasn't going that well because like the coaches they were barely even playing him and they weren't playing me at all. So we had to get up out of there. It was like a that's why this summer was crazy. Like that's why we were checking out Hillcrest and stuff. But we good now. Hopefully we can maybe play with each other in the future, but we'll see.
Yeah, so pretty much this like you guys were looking to go to school together, but then you just kind of both found your separate fits basically.
Yeah, yeah. We both had to do what was best for each other. So
Was that at all like a really hard decision for you to make? Not just picking which school you want to play high school basketball, but because it's like you really want to play with him, but then also like this might be better. Was that like a really hard thing to pick between?
yeah, it actually was because I was thinking about I was gonna go to the same school as him, but then like this team they got like a whole bunch of players, and I knew I wasn't really gonna get seen that much, so I just had to do what was best for me and go to a different school. But it's worked out fine now. So
Yeah, for sure. And obviously you picked up Nebraska was the most recent offer, right?
yeah,
Yeah. I just want I'm like pretty sure it was because I knew it wasn't Arkansas. I don't think it was Western Illinois either. So
yeah,
wanted to make sure I got that straight. But you talked about how you were looking at Hillcrest, looking at a lot of schools. Can you talk about what it was like just looking at all sorts of types of schools over the summer and just trying to figure out where you want to play and how that all went?
It was kind of stressful because like we had a whole bunch of people hitting us up like every day and like trying to convince us to go here, go there, and like I don't know, it's just a lot to think about and stuff. So and it was hard with Corona and stuff. Like nothing was normal this summer. So, but
Yeah.
everything worked out fine. So it's going good now.
Yeah. Was it difficult? Because obviously you were getting offers or you had offers at the time. Like, was it hard having the recruitment process going on? Then now all of a sudden, like you're getting people recruiting you for high school. Was that something hard for you to do?
Uh, yeah, I feel like the high school part was harder because like the recruiting process had just started for me. So like it wasn't like that stressful at that moment. But like the high school was kind of hard because you had to choose like immediately. Like you got to make a decision fast because
Oh
school's
yeah. That's facts. So was that like how hard was it for you to make sure like because again yeah that makes sense like you don't really have a lot of time like because
Yeah.
you can't just pick like you got to pick before the season starts. So how are you able to make sure that this is the right decision? This is a short period of time.
Well, it was just like it seemed like a perfect fit for me, like the school I'm at now, because I already knew some kids there because I was friends with them because I played AAU with them, and like it's close to home and stuff too. So I wasn't gonna be going out of state or anything. So it wasn't even like once I decided I was staying in state, it wasn't even that hard to decide. But when we were looking like at schools all around the country, it was pretty hard.
Yeah, and some guys that commit to those big national schools, like you see them, they're getting the edits made for them. Or even guys locally that transfer schools, like they're kind
Yeah,
of making a big ordeal. I don't think you did that. Why'd you choose to just transfer schools and just kind of act normal about like because I mean for most media people they think it's dumb when players kind of make it like they're committing to college, they're committing to high school. But why'd you choose to not make a big deal of you transferring?
yeah, I didn't say anything at all because I didn't want a whole bunch of noise about it because I didn't want it to mess with like my eligibility to play in the season. Because like there's like different rules here. Like when you transfer, like you can't play like for certain types of different reasons, and I didn't want that to happen to me. So I just didn't say anything at all. No one questioned it. So
Yeah, but people are obviously gonna know you transfer. Like they're not just gonna think you were always there.
yeah, I know that, but like it worked out fine. Like, and I don't think like transferring high school you should make an edit or anything because like I don't think it's that big of a deal if I'm being honest. But yeah,
I mean, like in my opinion, it's a big deal, but it's like I don't know. You're just moving high school is but I do think though, when a guy transfers to IMG
yeah, like that.
if someone big or if 5 stars aren't transferring schools like that's a pretty big deal. But
Yeah,
at the same time, like if you think about it, you're making an edit and all this stuff because you're leaving your high school to go to a different high school. Like it just sounds silly, but
yeah,
I actually think it's kind of a big deal though.
yeah.
Yeah, like if you ended up, going to some school, like I'm sure that thing will be blow. Like I saw that's how you got prolific prep or not prolific prep, Hillcrest because there's all these like edits for or not edits, people like posting stuff about you guys. Like
Yeah, yeah, because we took pictures on the jersey when we were out there, and like it was going like we landed there and went to go like take pictures and stuff, and then like 30 minutes later it was up, and we were like, "What the?" And then so many people were hitting up our phones and stuff, so it was just crazy.
yeah, were you surprised by that? Like just all like were you like see some accounts like how they even get this picture? Like was
Yeah,
that crazy?
yeah, I was pretty surprised because like we had like said like not to post it or anything because like we hadn't even made a decision yet, so it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, like I mean like all these like this is some like random accounts like posting stuff about you guys. I don't even I've never heard of them before, so that was
Yeah, I'd
definitely
never seen those accounts at all before either.
yeah. So what were you like? Do you think like were you not happy when you were seeing that? Like what did you do like when you saw people? Did you just ignore it? Did you have to DM them like hey like stop or what did you do with that?
Well, like, yeah, we did tell like some people to stop, but then like I just ignored it because then like my phone was blowing up. Like even people from like back home were texting me like, "Oh, you guys just transferred and stuff." We were like, and like we weren't telling anyone that at all. So it was just kind of it was super annoying and stuff. So I just had to stop answering my phone.
Yeah. But besides Hillcrest, because basically it's like the whole world knew you were there at
Yeah.
that point. What other schools were you considering going to?
Uh, we're looking at prolific prep and like that was pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, so it was either Hillcrest, Prolific Prep, or just staying at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you or how? Because you said a lot of schools were like hitting you up. Like, how did you kind of figure out that like those two were kind of the ones you would actually really consider over others?
Uh, well, my brother lived in Arizona at the time, so we just went out there to visit anyway. And then like we knew Prolific Prep was like a really good school and stuff. They're really good at basketball and stuff. So those were like the final two for us.
Okay, so it kind of wasn't like anything that deep.
Yeah, it wasn't like super deep.
Yeah. And wait, well, bro, I'm so what was that? That was crazy.
It's PS. Wait, are you talking about that noise?
Yeah.
It was a PS4.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have video games, so actually I don't know any of those
Oh, okay.
movies.
Yeah.
I thought I was say PS5 and start like flexing, but
Nah, I don't got that yet. It's impossible to get.
oh really? Like what's it on? Like how do you get it? Like on StockX or something?
Well, people sell them on StockX for like more than they really are, but you can get them on Walmart and stuff. But it's like so hard to get it. They like sell out instantly.
Yeah, what's like the big deal? Like is this just because of the way it looks? Like what's the big deal over it?
Just it's the newest like station, so the newest.
Yeah, but I mean, just because like, what does it do differently? Like, what's better about it?
I couldn't even tell you if I'm being honest.
Yeah, or is it just like kind of like a hype beast thing? It's like
Yeah,
getting.
it pretty much. Yeah, the PS4 literally is like the same exact thing, but it's just that it's newer. So like they got newer games and stuff on it.
Okay, but isn't there like a new Xbox too or something like that?
Yeah, but I guess PS4, PS5, people like that more than Xbox because I don't really even hear about the new Xbox.
Yeah, what's the whole like PS5 Xbox kind of like why is there why is it kind of like a divide between those two types of people? Like what's the difference between those two of those?
I think it just depends on your preference. So if I'm being honest, because I used to have an Xbox too, and like I like them just as good as PS4. So like I don't really care which one I'd get, but more of my friends play PS5, so that's why I'd get a PS5 because so you can play
Yeah,
with your friends.
yeah. Wait, is like PS4 and Xbox or not whatever. Wait, what's like PlayStation? It's like PlayStation and Xbox kind of like Apple and like
Yeah,
Samsung.
yeah, that's how it is, kind of.
Oh yeah, because I'm definitely I do not like Samsung stuff. Like I'm
Yeah, I'd never get that.
yeah. So sorry if you ever had one of those phones. Like I it's like they're but the crazy part is they're like I think better than the Apple phones, but the Apple ones are just so simple. Like
Yeah,
everything it's all so
Samsung
simple.
just
Like,
looks weird to be honest.
yeah. Like it's just confusing. Like I don't even know how to use those phones. But talking about your recruiting process, just what's that all been like?
Uh, I mean, it's been starting to pick up now ever since like Nebraska, so it's going pretty good right now. A lot of different schools hit me up, but I'm just I'm just gonna wait to make my decision as of right now. Like,
Yeah. So after that Nebraska offer, like you say that's kind of like your almost your big break, and like now all of a sudden all these schools are hitting you up every day. Like it's starting to get a lot crazy now since that offer.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. So like what I guess what other sorts of schools have been reaching out to you after the Nebraska offer?
Uh, I've been talking to like Princeton, UMKC. Uh, shit. I might have to check my phone for a sec to see. I
Yeah.
can't remember them
Well, I
off the
mean,
top of my.
it's not that big of a deal if you don't remember.
Okay,
It's not,
yeah, but yeah, like and then on a whole bunch of like AAU teams are like trying to hit me up now too, so try to get me to play with them. So it's that's kind of crazy too now because I got to make a decision for that too.
yeah. So you basically like get recruited for everything. Like
Yeah, that's just how high school basketball is. So
yeah. I mean like I guess from or I don't really know. Like some people, they just kind of don't get recruited for anything. Like others, how come? Like, what are you trying to play EYBL or what are you thinking with that?
yeah, I want to play EYBL. That's
Okay, like,
that's
is
like the
that?
best one.
Did
So
you play EYBL before or no?
no, I haven't played EYBL. I played against EYBL teams and I've done good against them, but I never played for EYBL team because they don't got one in Iowa. So it's kind of hard to find one because you got to have your state has to touch like with the team you're playing with, and like some teams are already full. So
So that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that was the
yeah, and
rule.
there's like a limit on how many kids you can have from out of state too. So
Yeah, that's really interesting. Oh wait. We're saying Alfred States. Does that mean like when you say kids from out of state? Does that mean that their states don't need a touch, or do their states still need to touch?
they still need a touch.
Okay, that makes a lot of all right. That makes a lot of sense. Now I can answer some. Like, people ask me like, "Where's Knight Riders based out of?" And I'm like, I want to say Florida, but they got guys from all over. But well,
Yeah.
no, but Knight Riders had someone from North Carolina.
Yeah, people like that, they usually have like an address or something in Florida of like a relative.
But then at the same time though, like, oh wait, sorry about that. But then at the same time,
Yeah.
like, who said Florida was the like maybe it is North like. There's no defined state at this point for UIBL teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what like so I'm assuming you're like are you looking at all the Chicago teams and
Yeah, like Mac Irvin and Mocan.
yeah. Not I don't know. I can't think of any other. Are those the only two? I don't know.
Yeah, those. I mean, there's more, but like those are the only two I'm talking to. So
Okay, so I'm really curious. Like you said how for high school basketball, since Omaha's team's getting kind of loaded, like you wanted to play where you are right now at Valley High School to give yourself a little more exposure. But
yeah.
for IBL, like you're gonna be on a crazy loaded team. So I guess can you explain that a little bit? Like why you want to play on a loaded team for EYBL, then for high school you kind of want to be a little more solo?
I mean, like I feel like AAU is like way different than high school basketball, like with how many shots you're gonna get like each game and stuff. And like another reason I want to play EYBL is because it's like the biggest stage, so I'm gonna be able to like perform and like try to show how good I am in front of the best.
Yeah, definitely. And or yeah, EYBL is confirmed, so I'm assuming you'll be playing in it. How excited are you for that?
I'm pretty excited for it because I never got to experience it, but I've seen like the events and they just look crazy.
Yeah. Do you think for your very first EYBL game, whenever that comes, hopefully it comes sooner or later. Do you think that you're going to be nervous, excited, anxious, like a little bit of everything? Like how do you think you're going to feel?
Uh, I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit of both, but I'm probably gonna be like excited though, just because I'm not gonna have anything to lose. Like I'm getting to play against all the best players, so it's gonna be fun. And like I guess I could be nervous too, because I want to do good. Like I get nervous all the time before every game. I feel like everybody do, but it just goes away.
Yeah. And are there any guys like obviously Omaha's like a guy you're very, very tight with. But are there any other guys that play URBL or any other good high school basketball players that you've kind of built up a good relationship that we might see you play with either AAU or maybe in college?
Taven Lipsy, he's from out here too. He played on Team
Oh,
USA. Like,
oh yeah. I know who he is.
yeah, me and him have played with each other since third grade. So I've known him forever, and like we've been super close forever. So I could end up playing AAU with him, but he's playing on Adidas, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, no. You gotta get the Nike gear. Like
Yeah.
all respect to Adidas, but you can you can have fun with your Adidas, but
Yeah.
I want my Nike stuff. And
Yeah,
my
we both got Nebraska offers though, so and we're both from Ames, and that Fred Hoiberg, the coach at Nebraska, that's where he used to coach. So like we've known him since we were kids. So
oh wait, like the coach of Nebraska.
yeah, we known him since we were little kids.
Wait, so he used to like you knew him personally since you were a little kid?
Yeah, because his kids played on the same AAU team as us, so he used to be at our games.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I guess like are his kids pretty good right now, or how are they right now?
I mean, I haven't heard of them because like they moved around a little bit because
Oh, facts.
his coaching, because he coached with the Bulls and then went back to Nebraska. So I seen them a little bit though. I'm pretty sure they're pretty good though.
Yeah. Wait. I was want to show you. Wait. What's the name of the Nebraska coach again?
The Fred Hoiberg?
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna wait. Is he like slightly bald?
Nah.
Wait, crap. Wait, not. Now I got this because I know who he is, but now I gotta know how he looks. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I thought he looked. Like he had that sort of hairstyle kind of thing. But were you always keeping in touch with him? Like ever like legally, I guess. Not like recruiting you.
Yeah.
Like did you guys always keep in touch, or kind of it was like a full circle kind of thing? Like you played with his kids, and now all of a sudden he's at Nebraska recruiting you, and that was the first time you guys talked in a while. Like what was that? Can you describe that relationship timeline a little bit?
That was actually like the first time I talked to him in a while, because like once I did the Zoom call with him, that was the first time I heard from him. But it was pretty exciting. It was pretty crazy, like to know that I've known him forever, and like he coached at like the school in the town that I grew up in. So it was pretty crazy to realize that.
Yeah, I'm assuming like he remembers you from
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I was about to say because that would be very interesting
Yeah.
if you didn't remember. But was that like kind of his starting point to the conversation? Like, yeah,
Yeah, that's what we talked about at first, like how we've known each other, like, and he knew my older brother too. So
Yeah. Wait, is your little brother like a really good basketball player too, or no?
Well, he played in college, so he played at North Dakota, but he had offers from like LSU and stuff. So
Okay, that's pretty good. So you're I guess your whole family is very talented with basketball then.
yeah,
Yeah. So just like I mean, just growing up around like I mean, obviously said even Omaha was living with you for a little bit. Like, was it like always being surrounded by talented basketball players, not like that are teammates, but that are literally related to you, and always being surrounded by that.
I mean that was like a good thing because like I mean they can always help you. Like my brother can help me through like how to handle the recruitment process because he's already went through it, and like of course like if we work out with each other or like if we're playing with each other, we're making each other like better every single day because we're playing against really good talent.
Yeah. Who would you say? I'm assuming you're gonna say yourself, but who would you say is the best basketball player out of everyone you're related with?
Yeah, I would definitely say myself. I'm not gonna give that to them. So yeah,
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm sure he's gonna say himself, but like you never know. He could have been like, oh my great grandpa is
nah.
this Hall of Famer. So yeah, because that would have been crazy. But I'm pretty sure the flag in your bio is that a South Sudan flag or I'm not?
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess what's your connection like to that country and like why did you choose kind of like keep that flag in your bio?
My parents are from there, so and like we've been there. I went there when I was a little kid. I lived there for a year, so
Yeah. So like what? So like were you born in America or over
yeah.
there?
I was born in Iowa.
Oh, okay. So you're born in Iowa and then go all the way to South Sudan.
Yeah.
That's that's kind of crazy. Like was that how different are both of those? Is Iowa from South Sudan?
Well, like I was really young, so like I only remember like certain things, but like it was way different. Like spoke like a different language and stuff. Like and like so that's good. Like I learned a new language, and I mean it's like people think like Africa's like a village and stuff, but like there's cities and stuff there too. Like we drove cars and stuff. There's like stores, there's pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think of it's almost like even America too, like people, well, I'm sure like when you think of America, you think of the city, or at least I would assume you think of the cities.
Yeah.
But it's like you know, like when I'm driving to go somewhere, like I have to drive through the Everglades. Like it's just the Everglades. That's what you could think of Florida, but
Yeah.
you know, there's like we have houses here and all that stuff. But like why'd you choose to because I mean everyone or majority of Americans are not like just born in America straight up, like everyone's from America. Like somebody came from somewhere. It's really everyone can put some flag in their bio from their like why do you feel like you have a really strong connection to South Sudan?
I mean, like, cause like that's my culture and stuff. Like that's like what my family's background is. So like I'll always be connected to them, and cause like that's who I am. Like if my parents would have never came here, that's where I'd be right now. So I just feel like I'd have a strong connection to them because all my like first cousins and stuff, they all live back there too. So
And I'm not that much of a basketball geek. Like I'm sure there's somebody's from South Sudan's in the NBA, but like are you trying to sort of represent that country as you continue on your basketball career?
yeah, yeah, of course. Like Luol Deng played, Manu Bull.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Wenyan Gabriel's in the NBA right now.
Yeah, I knew like there had to be like there's someone from the NBA basically in every country at this point. Like
Yeah.
they're very well represented. So yeah, but I guess before we end this interview, what are some of your goals for yourself?
Uh, I got to think about this for a sec. I mean, hopefully win a state championship before I leave high school. Uh, of course, like just keep improving my game each and every day. And I mean, that's pretty much it if I'm being honest. Like I don't know. I can't think of any like right off the top of my head, but
Yeah. Do you know like maybe what you want to do when you grow up? Like I guess either once you stop playing basketball or basketball doesn't work out or like what other career path you'd want to do?
I mean, yeah, like of course like I want to play pro right after college, but like I've always wanted to work at like Nike headquarters or something and like
Okay, yeah.
Portland,
Actually,
Oregon.
I was looking into that too, but it's like a lot of Well, I don't like. Are you good at like art or like designing things?
Oh, nah, that
Yeah,
probably
so,
wouldn't
so
even
then you
work.
can't go for that. And then I was like, I'm sorry to like ruin your dream. Like I do too. And then like it's more like this marketing and all that. Like I thought it was more fun than it seemed.
Yeah, like when I went there, I loved it there. So like I was like, I want to work here or something. But
Yeah. I was trying to
it's like,
do like I think I signed up for the like employee. Like I wanted to work there, but if Nike was hiring high schoolers, I wouldn't be doing. I'd be working at Nike right now. I wouldn't be probably doing like this. Like I was looking for a job before I started doing this stuff. Like I was, but Nike said they only hire like college either like college students or college graduates,
uh-huh.
like to work in the stores, where like close to where I live.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I love Nike so much. Like you have no idea.
yeah. They got just the best brand. Like you just can't beat it.
Yeah. Facts. So I mean, well, at least for basketball players, like they got everything. But like for
Yeah,
basketball, you cannot say Nike's not the best for basketball. Like nothing. I don't think anyone will ever come close. Like Puma's basically the best for all the guys that aren't Nike level. Basically, Puma's taking everyone at this point. Like they're just getting anybody they can.
yeah.
Yeah, but Nike, like you just can't. You really just can't beat it. But yeah, before this interview, make sure you guys give us a follow on Instagram. I'm gonna try to say your name right at Ruot. Wait, crap, how do I say last name again?
Bijiek.
Bijiek. All right, at Ruot
Yeah.
Bijiek. I said that right? I was good.
Yep.
All right, at Ruot Bijiek. No underscores, no dots, no nothing. Just Ruot Bijiek. Now I'm at iHoops FL, and anyways, for 2022 Valley High School power forward Ruot Bijiek. I'm Isaac Fleischer, and this has been another iHoops FL interview. Peace out, guys.
All right.